Pulling to the station, please remain fully seated. The light paperwork, all clear. Only then will it be safe to stand and exit the train.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. By now, you've probably noticed I'm not just conducting the train today. I'm also conducting a bit of an experiment. You know the old saying, sometimes you have to go backward to go forward? Well, today we're putting that to the test by heading to Storybook Circus, caboose first. And Tomorrowland is the perfect place for experimentation. That's why I invited my favorite little experiment to ride along with us today. Folks, say hello to Experiment 626. Although you might know him as
Until then, for your safety, please remain fully seated and fully inside of the train. Remain fully seated. Remain fully seated. You are all clear.
Welcome aboard, folks. Thanks for joining our trip to Fantasyland. Throughout our journey, please make sure your hands, arms, feet, legs, parasols, and bowler hats stay inside the train. And please keep an eye on our junior riders. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. By now, you've probably noticed I'm not just conducting the train today. I'm also conducting a bit of an experiment. You know the old saying, sometimes you have to go backward to go forwards? Well, today we're putting that to the test by heading to Storybook Circus, caboose first. And Tomorrowland is the perfect place for experimentation. That's why I invited my favorite little experiment to ride along with us today. Folks, say hello to Experiment 626. Although you might know him as...
Stitch! Mr. Conductor, can Stitch drive the train? I can do it! Choo-choo! All aboard!
Well, Stitch, I was thinking you could be my co-conductor for a spell and help me tell our passengers about all the wonderful sights and sounds in Tomorrowland.
Yeah! Stitch got this! Welcome to Morrow. To left, Morrow. To right, more Morrow. Stitch too good?
You're a natural, Stitch.
Thanks. Can Stitch blow the whistle?
Oh, not just yet, my friend. There are so many more exciting things to talk about in Tomorrowland.
More exciting than a whistle?
You bet. You see that astro orbiter, Stitch? From up there in those rockets, you can see everything in Tomorrowland, including the Tomorrowland Speedway.
Oh, but Stitch have no driver's license.
You don't need a license to drive in Tomorrowland, Stitch.
No license? No problem. Stitch loves going fast. Almost as much as Stitch loves to blow the whistle.
If you want to go fast, Stitch, why why not race across the grid with Team Blue on Tron Light Cycle Run?
Team Blue? Stitch is blue.
Stitch, I think you'd make a wonderful addition to the grid. Well, would you look at that? It's almost whistle time! Scurry on down to the other end of the train and use that big old please on the engineer. And don't forget to use those thank yous. Well done, Stitch. Say, you want to stick around and help me introduce these fine folks to Storybook Circus? I think you'll love it, Stitch. You'll see great feats of strength.
Just John.
Animals of all shapes and sizes.
Are they cute and fluffy?
You bet your bottom dollar. There are even elephants with ears so large they can fly as high as the rockets we just left behind.
Elephants?
And Storybook Circus and the Tomorrowland. Anything is possible.
Oh, and Stitch joined Circus.
Sounds like you've got some experimenting to do. So long, Stitch. And now, friends, travelers, children of all ages, welcome to the stupendous, the sensational, the spectacularific Fantasyland Storybook Circus. Next stop, Main Street, USA.
As we're reversing into the station, please remain fully seated and fully inside of the train. When we come to a full and complete stop, our engineer will give us one long whistle, followed by my 2 words of all clear. Letting you know it's safe to stand up and exit. Until then, for your safety, we kindly ask that you please remain fully seated and fully inside of the train cars. Thank you. Please remain fully seated. We're still in motion. Stay on the train. Not yet. Stay on the train. We're still in motion. Please remain fully seated and fully inside of those green bars. Remain fully seated and fully inside of the train, please. We're still in motion. Not yet. Not yet. Sit down. Now you're all clear. Welcome to Meet Fantasyland Storybook Circus.
The sensational, the spectacular, Fantasyland Storybook Circus. Next stop, Main Street, USA.
As we are still rolling to the station booth, remember we're saying fully seated for the train. You'll hear that one whistle, followed by my magical words. It's all clear for you to safely distant park. But until that time, please remember we're saying fully inside the train. As you hear that one whistle, followed by my magical words. Once again, it's not safe for you to stand, so make sure you stay fully seated. We are still in motion, so remain fully seated. All clear.
Looks like we're on our way, and I'm so glad to have you with us. This train's headed straight for Main Street, USA. We'll head on back to Fantasyland after that. Stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all
dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve, and not just because we're on a straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland. As you know, I love this film as much as a songbird loves a song. And I'm taken on by the ride.
You may board your light cycle and join the game. There are warning users. Competition is fierce and fast. Stick together. It's your only hope to victory.
And that's the secret that makes intergalactic travel possible. So simple once you hear it, right? Yes, sirree, in this place of boundless optimism, the possibilities are endless. You might say the sky's the limit, but even that is no obstacle in Tomorrowland.
Rolling into Main Street, please remain fully seated and fully inside of the train. When we come to a full and complete top, our engineers will give us one whistle, followed by my 2 words of all stairs, letting you know in case this hands on an exit. Until then, for your safety, please remain fully seated and fully inside of the train. Please remain fully seated. Please remain fully seated.
up in knots. Karma keeps me cautious, and bourbon keeps me brave. And just a little too honest to believe that I am safe. But I am still new at getting old. Pay these dues breaking is easy, hope is hard. Some days are good and some years aren't. Some days are good and some years aren't.